games. Man, I got a couple of upset specials, man. Vermont gonna win 2 games, man. Then they're gonna get knocked off in the Sweet 16.
So have you seen Vermont play this year, or are you just going off of?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they some grown ass damn men. They just like Villanova, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they grown ass men, man, and they come out to play, man. They bring their lunch pails every time they come on the court, man. So watch out for that Vermont team, man. If I get it wrong, that means they was nervous.
Right.
They're gonna be nervous the way they've been playing this year, So look out for Vermont. That's a sleeper.
Okay.
That's mainly just about it, man. I see my partner, man. The microwave coming on, man. That's big hustle, man. So you're doing some new stuff now, huh?
Yeah, man. We're doing a live show on Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. A lot of people that have listened to the network know that in the past, we did some live shows, but we mostly did recorded shows. They weren't like old where the information wasn't current. But now this is 100% live. People can call into his show. The chat will correlate with what he's talking about. So something new for SME, man. We're taking that next step. We take it to the next level. Can't wait to get you back on SME, Vern.
Hey, man, you just let me know that Chief Rocky don't do no commercials and all that. Going to the side, taking no break and all that. I'm 3 hours straight, or how many hours you give me. I'm straight up. Ain't no stopping.
That's what's
up. Just continue going. I take as many calls you want me to take.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well,
Vern.
Huh?
Hold up, man. I got to say one more thing.
Go ahead. Wait a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, yo, Doug, you say you don't eat sushi?
I can't hear you again.
I said you don't eat sushi.
No, I don't eat sushi. I mean, Vern, I'm just going to shoot your ass because it just sounded like you was about to say some dumb shit. Didn't that sound like a setup question? I just told your ass I don't eat sushi. Sushi, okay? And so me playing the dozen since I was about 4 years old, I could sense with my spidey sense that you was trying to say something cute. And so we had to put hot radio lead in your ass. Yeah, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Let me read some messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From, who do we got here? Jay Fish the Microwave. You got a bunch of smiling faces. We're going to get Jay Fish on before we finish today's show to kind of give you a preview of what he's talking about on the microwave, cooking with the microwave, patty cake microwave. Stay tuned for that. Loose neck Psy. Now that's what I'm talking about, loose neck Psy. That's what I'm talking about. I love your profile pic, brother. From, he says, where's Grego? Oh, Grego may have had a meeting today. Maybe Grego had to do some work today. Haven't seen Grego in the chat room today. From, who do we got? Angry Black Man. Vern must be smoking. North Carolina and UCL are both in the South region. They can't both make the Final Four. Oh, see, I wasn't even looking at a bracket. Figure for Vern to say some crazy shit like that. From Truck D, I'm putting Grego on the front of a milk carton. From Tiffany Chokeslam and Heels. Hey, Tiffany Chokeslam and Heels. She says, Chief calling to defend himself against BPA nomination. No, BAB gave a nomination to John Fisher, not to Vern. Right. So I don't think that they got any beef or something going on right now. From D, I'm on Old Country Bro as well. Always thought sushi equals raw fish. Right. Yeah, I'm not eating no damn raw fish. I'm sorry. I'm from the country. Maybe I'm just from the country. And Tiffany Poodle in Portland said, if I was into catfishing, I'd use your Abby. Laugh out loud. Somebody said something about somebody catfishing in the chat room. From fiance John E. Didn't start eating sushi until I moved to Cali. It's good. Makes me nervous, but it's good. First business meeting. Lunches when I moved out here. It's all they wanted to eat. So, yeah, the way I grew up, man, and the conversation in my house has always been about how you handle fish. Like, you got to be very careful. Like, you can't handle fish any old kind of way. Like, if you eat Like, I remember my mama used to saying, like, you got to be very careful with eating, like, 2-day-old seafood. And I don't know whether it's because it picks up bacteria easily or what, but she was always talking about being careful about reheating seafood and seafood in general. So I damn sure ain't eating no damn raw seafood. Like, even with shrimp cocktail, like, I've never had shrimp cocktail at my house, or at my mother's house when I was growing up. I've always had shrimp cocktail out and about at like a party or something like that, or some type of gathering. And I've eaten some shrimp cocktail. But is that slightly cooked or is that raw? I don't think it's raw. Somebody can tell me about that. From Chuck D, nobody concerned about the whereabouts of Grego, huh? Some friends y'all are. Grego's fine. He probably just had to work. From Tiffany Chokeslam and Heel Smoke, I heard spring break has been crazy in Miami South Beach this year. Shut down Ocean and 7th. Huh. What's that all about? What's going on in South Florida? From No Love for MDK, about to get fired on my job. Happy kick butt day, y'all. From Andre Elam, Sydney Samuel L. Stay angry. Hasn't he grossed the most money of any Hollywood actor? Yeah, Samuel Jackson, I think that's the number. He's grossed more. The movies that he's appeared in have grossed more than any other Hollywood actor ever. Sidney Jackson says, I remember Samuel Jackson being salty that rappers were getting movie roles back in the day. And listen, Samuel Jackson's been a career actor. This is all he's done for his entire life. And I guess I kind of understand to a degree that he'd have some trepidation about, someone that isn't classically trained like him in relative terms. Longtime actors that have put in their work. Like, he would want to see those roles being gotten, I guess, by someone more, of a traditional background in acting. I guess I understand to a degree. But he's going to have to get over that, man. Actors, some of these roles are being got by rappers, foreigners. And you're talking about this guy that did this role in Get Out. Even the dude that did the MLK character, what's his name? David Owarlo or something like that. I talked about Idris Elba a little bit earlier. Somebody said in the chat room, man, that the British actors are just tremendous. They're tremendous at hiding their accent. Like, man, I swear to you, the first time it's always kind of freaky when you see somebody speak outside of what you're normally used to them talking. So the first time I saw Idris Elba talking in his native accent, man, like, first of all, I had no clue that he was from the UK. And then when I heard him talk with his, native British accent, I was like, what the fuck? If you had put a gun to my head before I saw that, and said, where's Idris Elba from? I would have said, maybe he's from Kansas or Columbus or South Florida or something like that. Like, that's always kind of freaky. Like when Kobe, like the first time, and this is kind of a different conversation slightly, but like the first time I heard Kobe speak Spanish or Italian, it's Italian. The first time I heard Kobe speak Italian, like fluent Italian, I was like, whoa. Same thing with Serena. Have you ever seen Serena speak Italian? I think she speaks Italian. Have you ever seen Serena speak Italian? Like, it's real freaky. It's kind of creepy. Like, it's real creepy to hear Serena from Compton and Kobe from Philly, even though Kobe was born in Italy, I believe. But their English is so perfect, like you would never think that they can speak another language that fluently. And they so rarely do it that it's kind of a shock when you see it. Man, the first time I saw Serena speaking Italian, I was like, whoa, I never knew that. And she learned it, from what I understand, from just playing tournament matches, over in Italy. And on foreign lands. So I mean, it's real interesting. It's very interesting. But like I said, I don't know what Samuel Jackson's his beef is. I understand what his beef is, but I just don't know how I feel about that because these cats are good. Idris Elba is a good-ass actor. This kid that played in this darn Get Out movie, he did a very good job. First time I've ever seen him in anything. The dude, David Oyelowo, I believe the way you pronounce his name, that portrayed Malcolm, not Malcolm X, other black civil rights leader, MLK. The dude that portrayed MLK did a fantastic job as well. So I don't know how much you can hate if they do good jobs. If they're horrible, I get it, But, I mean, they've done good jobs. What do you say? Speaking of The Wire, I can't remember the dude's name, the white guy whose character's name was McNulty. He's from the UK as well. I saw him after the fact speaking his native tongue, and I mean, damn, McNulty ain't from America. McNulty sound like he's from Brooklyn or something like that. I mean, it's just phenomenal, man. I mean, damn, I can't really hate that much. From Tiffany Poole in Portland, they say he plays on Netflix's Black Mirror. I'm not sure who she's talking about. From Sidney Jackson's Black People in Other Places Besides Africa and the South, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying about these characters. I mean, black people just ain't confined to America, obviously. I mean, and Samuel Jackson's point is that the character, and it's hard for me to get into this, I won't get into it, but the character, his point is if the character was born and raised in America, his take on the character in that movie, Get Out, may have been portrayed slightly different because of our experiences here in this country. I kind of get that, but then at the end of the day, I just say the movie was a great damn movie. I mean, period. No way to get around it. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. When we get back from the break, last segment of the show, Woman Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. We got to give you not one but two, the final two entrants on my top 5 heavyset athletes of all times. And I think we'll get into the chat room, man, and just ride out the show for the rest of the day. Yes, sir. Good point. Sidney Jackson reminds me, he says, old boy from the new Star Wars movie is British too. Yeah, I talked about him a couple of weeks ago as well. And I can't remember his name. Let me try to pull it up for you quick. He also starred in, the first thing that I saw him in was Attack the Block. We were talking about like slept on movies. And I was talking about this movie that I'd seen the same kid that starred in the Star Wars movie, how he did this phenomenal job in this movie called Attack the Block. If you haven't seen that, that's a good, underrated movie. His name is John Boyega. Very good actor. Like, I think he did a better job in Attack the Block when he was much younger a few years ago than he did in Star Wars. He did a good job in Star Wars, but you need to see Attack the Block. Good-ass movie. A lot of symbolism. Good stuff. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
Stay right there. This is street street music.
I touch it and it's blessed.
In walks the girl with her hair all woolly.